లాబిఫాక్షన్ లాభాల కోసం ఫ్యాక్షన్ గా అయిపోయింది జనాల్ని దోచుకుంటున్నారు. ఫ్లూవియల్ FLUVIAL ఫ్లూవియల్ is the next word. Something that is found or produced by a river, found in a river or produced by a river. So river లో ఎక్కువసేపు స్నానం చేస్తే ఫ్లూ వస్తుంది. You can easily remember that. A person tends to take bath for too long in a river, you will get flu. Okay, low tick, next word, LOTIC. Low tick means something living in flowing water, as of rivers. Low tick. Lentic is different, LENTIC. Lentic means living in still water like lakes, ponds or marshes. LOTIC, lotic is in moving water, lentic is in static water. So లోటా ఒక లోటా తీసుకుని హుస్సేన్ సాగర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాడు. ఐ కాంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఫర్దర్ ఎందుకు వెళ్ళాడో, యూ హ్యావ్ టు థింక్. సో లోటిక్ మీన్స్ లోటా నీళ్ల కోసం తీసుకుని వెళ్తున్నాడు అక్కడికి. నెక్స్ట్ వర్డ్ ఈజ్ లూథియర్, LUTHIER. లూథియర్. A luthier means a person who makes stringed instruments. Stringed instruments means, you see, guitars, LUTE, lutes, cello, CELLO, viola, VIOLA, or a violin. So now it is a complicated word. Now you see, obviously, look at this word LUTHIER. At the first look, you are likely to think that it's difficult to break it up. But imagination, man, that's what it matters. After some time, one question is, one thing that might be bothering you right now, oh God, you got to think of so many things, all kinds of crazy things. Maybe I'll go insane if I do this. No, you're not going to go insane, absolutely no doubt. And mind you, everything is difficult for a beginner. After some time, every day take 5 words. Don't do too much. Take 5 words and listen to this track as often as possible, and the first track too. Break them up. Don't give up. Break them up. If required partially, you will find that within a week's time you will become a master. I have many students. In fact, one of my students' name whom I'd love to take very often, his name is Saujanya Kumar. He is an alumnus of Mehboob Nagar Jayaprakash College. This fellow scored 680 in verbal, and he mastered this technique. In fact, I can proudly say he's better than me when it comes to doing this. I have a few other students also. One of my current students, his name is Arun. I don't remember exactly which college he is from. So this guy is also doing very well. Mind you, there are many students who have picked it up. And if you are unable to, and if you are not doing it, it's simply because you are lazy. LAZY, complacent. COMPLACENT, complacent. Means smug, SMUG, which means not willing to do anything extra. Everyone can do this. There are many people who are doubters, people who keep doubting, skeptical people. Don't be skeptical. This works. It's work. And let me tell you a few things about myself. I've been a chef for 20 years of my life. 10 years I was with the central government working as a cook, a glorified cook, chef. Then for 10 years I was in teaching. And that too, teaching what? Food production. Of course, a couple of other subjects. But then, suddenly, over the last 3 years, in fact in 2000 December, I started doing this, GRE. I realized, using my memory techniques, within 6 months, I mastered all the words necessary for the GRE. Of course, I cannot claim that I mastered all the words in the dictionary. But I use a dictionary which is called the Random House Unabridged Version, which costed me $120. It's a huge book. And I can proudly say that I have chewed up a whole lot of that book, a good part of the book. And using this method, otherwise, I am competing with people who have put in 10-15 years of teaching in GRE. But then, mind you, a good number of them attend my classes to learn how to remember words. There you are, my dear friends. Okay, next word, chaperon, CHAPERON. Chaperon means an escort. CHAPERON. Chaperon means a person, especially an older or married woman, who accompanies young unmarried people in public or is present at their parties, dances, etc. to supervise their behavior. That means an escort. A governess, GOVERNESS, governess. Something like a companion, but a senior companion. A duenna, D-U-E-N-N-A. Duenna means an elderly woman who has the charge of the girls and the young unmarried woman. This is actually a Spanish word, a chaperone. Now, an elderly woman accompanying a young woman so that she does not misbehave in a social party or things like that. That means chepparanivi chepputundemo ani. Is that clear? Okay, next word. Recondite. R-E-C-O-N-D-I-T-E. Recondite. Recondite means something which is beyond the grasp of ordinary minds. Something which is difficult to understand, very profound, abstruse, A-B-S-T-R-U-S-E. Something that is complex, deep, difficult, esoteric, E-S-O-T-E-R-I-C, hidden, obscure, profound, very learned, secret. So, there is a man, you break it up into re and konda and diet. Konda means hill, diet means food. So, one very fat person goes to the doctor to slim. That man says, Malli konda ekku, appudu nee diet gurinchi cheptanu. That man is puzzled. The fat man is puzzled. He says, how? What do you mean? Malli konda ekkadam enduku? Diet cheppadaniki ippide cheppochuga. Neeku adi ardham kaadu. Malli konda ekku. So, ardham kaatam ledu. Right? Recondite means something that is difficult to understand. Samajhna mushkil ho gaya. Nepotism. N-E-P-O-T-I-S-M. Nepotism means favoritism shown to relatives, especially in appointment to desirable positions. It's a kind of corruption. Favoritism. Appointing relatives. Nee potta na potta nindipothe chalu. That is nepotism. Ani oka politician వాళ్ళ బంధువులతో చెప్పుకుంటున్నాడు. That's it. Proselytize. P-R-O-S-E-L-Y-T-I-Z-E. Proselytize means to convert. To convert a person from one religion to another, or from one belief or one sect or one party to another. To try to convert a person. Right? And in fact, in a metaphorical sense, you can say to persuade somebody to do or join something. And of course, you give some inducement. An inducement is something that is used to encourage a person. Anything like a bribe or even any other thing, not necessarily a bribe. So, proselytize, you can make it. You can break it. Prose anundi, light anundi. Prose chadavadaniki, light vesi, aa prose enti, vaadni convert cheyadaniki. ఇప్పటి నుంచి నవ్ యు ఆర్ ఏ డిఫరెంట్ పర్సన్, యు ఆర్ ఇన్ ఏ డిఫరెంట్ రిలీజియన్, లైట్ వేసి చెప్పేసి వాడి మీద కొంచెం హోలీ వాటర్ జల్లేసి వాడిని కన్వర్ట్ చేసేసారు ఇంకో రిలీజియన్కి. దట్ ఈస్ ప్రాసిలైటైజ్. ఇమాసియేటెడ్, EMACIATED. ఇమాసియేటెడ్ మీన్స్ వెరీ థిన్. EMACIATED means, now this is at this point I'll have to tell you one more point. Just a minute. At this point of time, you have to understand that there are some words which, the way in which I break it, it may not make sense to you. And it simply means that we can break the words in whichever way we want it, and it need not make any sense to anybody else. As long as the meaning is blended, trapped inside those breaks. Is that clear? It becomes autistic sometimes. AUTISTIC. Autistic. Autism. AUTISM. Autism means it's a kind of state of mind which is characterized by daydreaming, hallucinations, and disregard of external reality. Autist. An autist is a person who is very introverted, does not communicate properly, and who is very artistic. Auteur is actually a filmmaker. AUTEUR. An auteur, the film director with a distinctive personal style, with a very clear personal style, sometimes which is difficult to understand for others. Okay. So you must have seen, Satyajit Ray or so many other movie makers, art films. Sometimes you don't even understand what's being shown there. So that is autism, artistic, auteur. Therefore, what I am trying to tell you here is some words can be broken in a very artistic way. What I am trying to do here is try to give you as many words which make some sense. Once you learn the method, it does not have to make any sense, and you can remember a whole lot of words. Okay. Next, let us take one word, grim, G-R-I-M. Grim is a word that we use very often, but the problem with this word is there are so many meanings. There are many words in English like this. Take grim. Grim means fierce, very fierce, cruel, savage. That's one meaning. Next word, next meaning can be something that is really horrifying, frightful, ghastly. So add horrifying there. And the next meaning is, grim means very stern, very forbidding, harsh, strict. So stern, forbidding, harsh, a grim face. So the first one was cruel. Then second one was horrifying, which means something grim humor or grim situation. Okay. And then the third one was strict, which means a grim face, for example. And the next one is unyielding, a grim kind of what? Grim determination. That's right. Grim courage or determination, which means unyielding. So that's one meaning. The last one is uninviting. Uninviting means something that is very repellent. R-E-P-E-L-L-E-N-T. A grim task is repellent. Now, how do you remember all this? Just imagine if the first word on the GRE verbal is grim. You have 5 different meanings and obviously 5 different antonyms. So you'll get stuck. Simple. Make a chain link of these words. Cruel, horrifying, strict, unyielding, uninviting. Enta cheppina, enta strict ga vaddura, forbidding chesi stern ga harsh ga cheppina vinakunda, okadu bold anta grim ni break chesam, garam rum. Now grim is becoming garam rum, hot rum. Enta strict ga cheppina vinakunda garam rum tagesi pike cruel ho gaya, cruel ga ayipoyadu, andarni narukutunnadu, horrifying ga behave chestunnadu, and he is doing all kinds of unpleasant things, frightful, ghastly things, and he is not yielding, not listening, unyielding, and that is why we are not inviting this fellow to our party. That means uninviting. Is that clear? Uninviting. So your grim has been linked. You just have to go through the story all over again. Once you do that, you will have that in your mind. We stop here with this track. I am KrupaShankar signing off. Now, we'll meet again. In the next track, we'll discuss some more words connected with memory.